Hello, it's Alinka from Dream Life Creation, and today I will be talking about forgiving myself. It's a first step to loving yourself more. It's a part of a challenge that we are doing in our Dream Life Creators Facebook group. So, why this is a first step? Because oftentimes we live in the past and we use the past as an excuse for something that we are doing or we are not doing. For example, we can say we never finished school, we never did this, we never did that, we made this mistake, we made that mistake, and we are still living that mistake and from that mistake right now. And uh, by forgiving yourself for doing that mistake, you're giving yourself a permission. You allow yourself to move on and to change the way you look at this mistake. Uh, of course, the mistake won't go away. You made it. You can still make it right, but oftentimes it's something that is gone and it stayed there in the past, but we are still holding on the anger and the fear and the resentment or whatever we are feeling. And oftentimes we feel like, oh, we were so stupid, we were so naive, we were so this and that, and we are afraid to take another step or to move forward in the now, uh, because we fear that we will do the same mistake again. So if you change how you look at this mistake, if you see it as a lesson, uh, but of course it doesn't mean that it won't happen again, but at least you know what to expect and what you would do differently this time, and how you can react differently, what you can say differently. So it's all about changing your attitude and forgiving yourself for making it and just allowing to move forward. You open yourself up to move forward, and you stop blaming and shaming yourself, and you stop actually staying in that mistake uh, for the future as well. And I'm not saying that making that mistake or whatever you did or you did not do was right, or it was okay to do it, but you still need to move on, because if you can change it, you can change anything. You can just change how you see it. And uh, by allowing ourselves to move on, we also take responsibility for our lives. We take responsibility that what we made wrong was wrong, and it's okay. We all make mistakes, we all fail at some point, but it's just life. It's, you can't always get it right. And by doing mistakes and by acknowledging it, it's your fault, it's your responsibility to move on and get up and get moving. You're not giving that mistake more value and more weight than it's necessary. And uh, by taking responsibility for your own life, you can always look back and say, okay, if I could do this again, what would I do differently? Can I change something about that situation? And as I said earlier, uh, maybe you didn't finish your school, you can do it now. Or you can say, okay, I'm over that, I'm doing fine without my education and my degree. I will just let it go and move on. And oftentimes we are stuck in that, I didn't finish school because of others. We see how others value a degree or that paper, and we say, yeah, if only I would do this, I would be different, I would do better in my life or whatever. So by forgiving yourself, you're taking responsibility. You're taking, okay, I did mistake, I choose to do this, I choose to not do this, but I'm okay and I'm ready to move on. Uh, and your homework for today is to write in your journal and write down everything that you need to forgive yourself. And as I said, it can be anything that you didn't do, anything you said or you didn't say, anything you should have done differently, anything uh, could go different way if you acted differently. Everything that you reacted in the wrong way, everything that you did something wrong to someone else, everything that you um, maybe if you acted differently, someone else would be better off, or you would be better off, or any regrets that you have, anything that you purchased, anything that you didn't purchase, uh, just write everything down. And when you've done this, you can maybe burn that paper, you can tear it apart and just say, I'm not allowing this to hold my life back anymore. Or you can use it as a statement for your EFT session or your tapping session. And I will post a link to a nice tapping session that you can do, uh, and for the basic information that you can get around tapping to let this out of your system. And after that, you can also use affirmations, um, like I allow myself to forgive my past mistakes. I let go of my past mistakes. I forgive myself everything that I've done or I have not done in the past. By forgiving myself, I allow myself to live on, or I allow myself to learn from past mistakes, but I don't allow it to block me in my future. Uh, just use those, the journal for reference for everything that you are holding on in your life and you need to let go. And again, by forgiving yourself, you're freeing yourself for the future. It's the first and basic step that you give yourself permission to move on and to live the life that you want and to love yourself more, of course. See you next time. Bye.